Cause you know money is time and you know time is getting tickets, so I gotta get mine. And it's time to come up, so put your hands up. Let's all live this life before death. Be no rough and no time to mess up. Now you better get weighted, arithmetic that I'm spitting. Now do the math that you listen. Comment, conversation, 412.
What's up, people? This is Common Conversation 412, and we are live and live for my crib again, where we're doing our show now.
Yeah, we here.
We here.
We got it.
Yeah.
This is what we doing.
That's what we do.
And this is what we doing.
Mano came in already, fucking with me, just doing all this random shit, wanted to change everything. He said, everything set up? Yeah, everything's set up. Then he come here and change the setup.
Yep, you mind your damn motherfucking business.
I had everything set up for him and shit like that. And that's what he do. He come in here and fuck up everything, but then be like, okay. Yeah, then be like, I'm just a co-host. Motherfucker, no. Don't do that shit.
Wait, I'm the other host. My bad, y'all.
But hey, I'm Token.
I'm Mano, and that's... That's supposed to be Joby.
That's supposed to be Joby. I don't know where she's at, but she's not here. She's not on the show, but we have our guest today.
I don't think she love us no more, honestly, just to keep it real with y'all.
Well, I'm not going to say all that.
I know, that's why I know she love me. About that.
We have our guest today. The one, to me, like one of the top producers, beat makers, engineers, music player,
with
piano, tricking.
Oh my god.
Big Jus, the motherfucker who made that
Pittsburgh poster.
That poster.
And you know what?
That had a lot of rappers but her.
Those posters. What's the sizes for them? And how much you selling them for?
11 by 17. Actually, I'm giving them away. Because to be honest with you, with so much like negative feedback that I was getting, I just don't want nobody to think that I'm trying to make a profit off of these fellas that I got on there. So I'm gonna just give it away for free.
If you gonna give it away, I'll get that joint framed and we could throw it up there.
Well, yeah, we'll throw it up
frame
there.
That and we're gonna throw it up there.
Definitely.
My thing is that it I find it so funny that people had that type of reaction that they had. Meanwhile, you asked, like your first, the rough draft was, who do y'all think is missing?
Right.
Who do y'all think is missing? Who's not here? And who do y'all think deserves to be on here?
Exactly.
And people had a chance to get their rapper, whoever they support, on that poster. And that's when I was like sitting there like, damn, people's pissed. Honestly, I didn't even see it come to your page first. I think I seen your sister comment like, she tagged you in the status like, damn, you got people mad over this poster. And I'm like, what, people really mad about it? How? He asked everybody, so
he literally asked. That's what I found funny. Just like with every collage that you did, you asked. Like on the female one, I tagged Julie Juice. Like she's nice. She's nice to me personally, and like she's a good artist. She's very lyrical, and she has like a presence about her. Plus, she has like all them tattoos. She has a body and all everything.
Yeah, I was about to say, I ain't even gonna lie. When I heard her name, I'm more so here affiliated with tattoos and
so that's the thing is like
I didn't know she was an artist. You know what I mean?
She actually is, and she did this new jam that just came out. Well, she just did a video she just released, and like the whole concept is crazy. Like from her finding out her dude's cheating to the turnaround, like it ends with her murdering him.
Oh yeah.
Like it's like
sounds
she's
pretty creative, right?
Really
there.
like she's out there and she's doing her thing.
Definitely, yeah. To be honest with you, I'm familiar with her now, but like I said beforehand, when I would hear her name, it would be more so about like tattoo work and all that.
That's what I'm saying. Like she did my initials.
Oh yeah,
yeah, she did my back of my arm.
Good work right there too.
And I'm definitely going back to her. Like she's very professional and like I think she's over there at the Flying Monkey on Carson.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. Yeah,
but it's like it's an expansion of like her actual like I've heard a couple of gems from her, seen a couple of videos, and they're well produced, and she goes in, she does her job. Like,
okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna definitely be on the lookout for her.
I think we're missing the microphone. My bad.
Yeah, I can't hear nothing. But I thought you had me turned down.
No, that mic.
Oh, we are missing that.
Hold on. He's gonna grab that.
I see it now.
And check that right there.
What am I checking?
Over there. The socket, the surge, the big square box right there.
Gotcha.
Sorry, y'all. Man don't want to touch stuff.
No, that's you want to
There we go. I think we're good. Could you hear in your? Yeah.
Yo.
I was like, that's real.
There we go.
You can hear yourself?
Yeah, I can hear myself.
Oh, you turned all the way down.
Now could you hear?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Just
turned
there we
all the
go.
way down.
But sorry about that.
Yeah, there it is.
You gotta improvise.
And also too, like, I want to give Big Jus a shout out too, because the beat that y'all hear to our intro, he made it. I asked him. I was like, yo, I'm like, Big Jus, you try and make a beat for me for an intro for the show? He's like, yeah, most definitely, I got you. He said, I think I asked him on a Wednesday or something like that, or a Thursday.
Joint by Saturday, the next show.
Yeah, I was like, yo, you think you have it to me by Saturday? This what time we're doing the show? He's like, yeah, you know what, I got it. I'll have it for you. He emailed it to me like Saturday morning or some shit like that. Or
What's
probably
your
Friday
email?
night.
I got you.
Yeah, and he got it for us, and it was hard. I didn't think, honestly, I thought it was gonna be something we played together, but I heard the beat. Asked him, like, I played it for him. I was so
He
fucking
was
excited.
tweaking.
Like, I was like,
As a matter of fact, I think you got it to him on Friday, and you was down at your job losing your fucking mind.
oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you got
I think
to
it,
the
yeah,
day before.
yeah. Oh yeah, I was fucking.
It was like, oh my god.
I was, yeah.
I'm glad I could help, fellas. Glad I
I
could help.
appreciate
Hey,
it.
yeah, we most definitely appreciate
'cause
it.
There's a lot of people that are out here that are like Pittsburgh at the moment is there's not too many people that are willing to work together, and you're a pack-in like the Loud Pack, and y'all mesh well, like all of y'all, and everybody's has their own lane, and nobody's hating on each other, nobody's trying to pull each other down. Y'all work together, and y'all striving to get each other ahead. I really like that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I appreciate you noticing that, because to be honest with you, we trying. It's been a lot of years and a lot of hard work that we didn't put in, and we still got a long way to go. So I definitely appreciate y'all noticing that, man. Real
Nah,
rap.
for real, like, you know what I mean? And like I said, like, even when I, like, you know what I mean, I talked to D-Murph too, I'm like, you know what, D-Murph make good beats and he does good stuff, and then you, honestly, since I was bringing Asco and Marman and them to the studio in the South.
Murphy over here hating.
Yeah, Murphy is hating.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all look like y'all need a Murphy, but y'all got a big Just.
Yeah.
Murphy
But-
had to calm down.
But even from, like, hearing your stuff from then, honestly, like, you know what I mean, I don't want to say, I guess you got better, but it wasn't like your skills was lacking back then. Like, your shit's always
That's what I'm saying. He started
been
off
good.
good, and it's just progressed from there.
Yeah.
It's not
And-
no low standard build up. It started off good,
Yeah.
and it's become great. It's
From
how
what I
I can
heard,
see it.
like,
Where
you
it was
know what I
like, it was good. Where it was like, all right, definitely he has potential. And he's going somewhere.
Right.
And now it's like, all right, now it's time for his breaking point.
Right.
When is everybody else gonna start noticing?
Yes, especially too, like, even with your, like, you know what I mean, your progression as far as your name, getting your name out there and stuff like that, because, like, honestly, I don't want to call myself a groupie because that seems kind of weird, but, like, you know what I mean, you can say that, but I made sure that
What
they got
was
to
wrong with that?
because they was a group, got to the studio, made sure Marman, Asco, and Skinny Tooth, that's what I call Dayon, Skinny Tooth, made sure they made it to the studio, like, you know what I mean, so they could record and shit like that, even,
You did,
like, you know what I
did.
mean?
I remember.
Like, it was just so, even when they shooting videos, I'm making sure I'm there watching and shit like that.
Right,
and, like,
right. You was there.
I always tried to support because I liked the shit that y'all was doing. You and Asco, Marman, Dayon, all y'all. Honestly, y'all all did something different. Like, even their skills are, as far as rapping and stuff like that.
Yeah, shout out to my man Cho.
Yeah, oh yeah, and Cho.
Definitely.
And
Cho's
Cho.
out here.
Cho's out here.
Cho
Like,
was very instrumental in the Bully ENT cover.
right. And you know what? That's what's so cool because I got Cho to come over there. I got Dayon to actually come connect with you and sit there and make beats. Like, part of, like, motherfucker, like 2 people out of that motherfucking group is there because of me, and I ain't got no role. I got no type of. I'm not even a little pack. I'm not loud. I'm
You're not even a little.
I'm not loud pack or something like that. Like, you know what I mean? I'm nothing.
You ain't Reggie Pack.
I ain't Fifth Pack or nothing. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh man.
I'm just Tawan or token. Like, you know what I mean? But, like, I'll always see that, like, even with Asco, like, you know what I mean? I make sure I grab
Hey,
his
if you
shit.
gonna be packed, you gotta be dedicated. So
Right.
be ready for the tattoo, nigga.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean?
Be ready for
yeah, I can't get that shit. That's going too far. But yeah, but man, just like your shit, like, you know what I mean? Even some of the stuff, like, I sit there and I don't even know, like, because I don't go to the Pittsburgh Hip Hop Awards or anything like that. But when you go to do producers and stuff like that get recognized at the?
Yeah.
Do you ever win an award at the?
To be honest with you, I've been nominated about like 5 different times, never won.
How?
Never. Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I never won.
Because even now to this day, when I think of producers and people making beats, they talk about all I hear honestly. I hear Loud Pak as a whole, which you are a part of Loud. Like, you know what I mean? If y'all didn't get it as a group, because Loud Pak was a group of producers, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? So if y'all didn't get it as a group, like, you know what I mean? I hear you, I hear Stevie B. And it's sick, like, just going around. And with the music that's going.
Iceman. Is that Iceman?
Yeah, Iceman.
Yeah,
Iceman.
Yeah, I heard him.
And Yates is starting to build up, and he's also doing the DJing thing.
Yeah.
And that right there is really where he's really starting to shine at.
Yes.
Like Mario is
he's
like
good at it too. He's good at it too.
Right, and he's musically inclined. Like I heard a couple of his songs too. So it's like that lane is perfect for him.
Yes.
And he's building like from the Yates hats to all types of stuff.
Right. And Fat Pat is a good. That's what I call him. Sorry.
Fat
Pat.
There you go.
Like, you know, come on, you know him as Fat Pat too. So, you know what I mean? He's awesome too.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Look, I was about to say that.
But I hear it, and you know, and I hear, like, you know what I mean, the stuff that I'm like, that blows my mind that you or even Loud Pak didn't get an award for that. I've never been to one, like, you know what I mean. Unfortunately, like, I never even know when they are, or I hear about it the day of and be like, oh, I wonder who won. Like, you know what I mean? Or who got this? I didn't know if they just did it for rappers or singers or...
Yeah, it usually takes place about first quarter of the year, somewhere between January and March, I'd say. And to be honest with you, Stevie B won one time.
I was just
for real.
Yeah, Stevie B won in the one time. Yeah,
Word. That's what's up.
Shout out to my bro Stevie B.
Yeah, Stevie. Yeah, and he's doing this. Yeah, shout out to, because he's still doing the thing with Whammo too, right?
Oh yeah, every Sunday. Damn, I can't even remember what time, but he's on Sundays.
That's what's up.
Is he spinning or is he?
Yeah, he's spinning.
Definitely.
He's spinning. He's doing the personality, all of that.
That's what's up. Yeah, heck shit. I like.
And there hasn't been too many of that like originality coming from Whammo lately. Like it's like once they got shut down and then the slow build up, they're trying to get their place. Like you've had your Steve Harvey in the morning and Ricky Smiley and stuff, but there hasn't been any hard hitting local personalities on there.
Right.
So that build up. I mean, we got I can't think of her name right now. There's a female hostess on there, and she's pretty decent. Like
you might be talking about Portia Fox.
That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. She's pretty decent. I have no problems with her, but there's no like after her. Like I can't think of anybody else in there. Like you get what I'm saying? Like then it goes like Stevie's down there, but them two, it's like. I hear a male voice, but I don't know who that is. Okay, like, definitely. And then I'm getting lost. But it's that slow build period, and they need to actually expand and start looking to bring more local people into the loop, so that local people can promote the business. You know what I mean? Especially when like their target audience is usually Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and the surrounding areas.
Right.
So it would only make sense to bring local people in, so you get that honestly free promotion. Because radio isn't where it was before. Like, there's a few people that still listen to radio, but everything's moved online.
Yeah.
Everything's shifted. So people aren't listening to the radio waves, they're listening to the digital radio. The digital downloads and the Pandoras and the iHeart radios and stuff.
And all that.
So there's a shift that needs to happen that'll increase that, you know what I mean, that bracket.
Right. But... What was I about to say? Yeah, but I think, like, you know what I mean, and that shows too, because I was just looking at D-Mer's comment. He was like, Loud Pak was definitely a group of producers, right? And I'm like...
Was or is?
Well, is a group of producers, I think he said. Yeah, is a group of producers.
But
that shows how much I fought. Like, I mean, I could go through the names and just, like, you know what I mean, because y'all name changed, because y'all was with, hold up, before, Bully, what was it? Who was, no, that was Asco, that was with.
Yeah, Asco was with,
but
Project,
it was, right?
Yeah, Project TNT.
Payback. I think it was
Payback.
Payback.
Yeah, he was Payback.
Yeah,
Payback. Yeah,
Asco and Lino was
Payback.
But yeah.
I sit there and even with y'all locations and moving and shit like that, I always knew where y'all were located.
True.
I always knew what y'all were doing, and always, like, people ask me to this day, oh, you know anybody? If I see a status, I'm tagging motherfuckers, like, oh, I Dick Just, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Or I Dayon, like, you know what I mean? Because I got to, like, you know what I mean? I got to throw Dayon in there because he's my best friend, so I gotta make sure. I just can't throw you in there, but I gotta throw him in there too because he does it too. But like, you know what I mean? I make sure, and then too, I don't, like, you know what I mean? Too, I don't want to forget about Daniel too, because Daniel's a good supporter, and he got his whole thing going. I think he do music, and he is an artist too.
Yeah, he easing his way into music.
Jones Brothers and stuff.
Yeah.
You like, you know what I mean? Because I did see him in here, and I don't want him to think we're skipping over him.
Jones,
for real. And he, like, you know what I mean? And he was, like, we were fortunate enough to have him on our show too. And then I see too, like, you know what I mean, you was like, so with that, when you made that poster, did it, I know you had an interview with what's her name?
You had the female.
What's her name? You had the phone.
See, he knows that one.
Interview.
Oh yeah, the internet radio chick. Her name is Tara Jackson.
Yeah.
Actually,
you had that interview.
I ain't gonna lie, I just met her a couple days ago, but
Yeah.
I was definitely, you know what I mean, trying to be a part of the show.
Yeah.
And she wanted me a part of the show.
Right.
So.
Definitely. And then you had the college radio interview, right?
Yeah, but I ain't gonna stunt to you. I never met them before either, so I forget their
Everything's like
names.
saying
Yeah.
a
Only
little
thing
bit.
I remember is they kept saying iHeartRadio, and I know that sounds bad, but
I mean,
I don't even know what type of mind state I was in that day.
Yeah.
But all I kept hearing was iHeartRadio, and I thought they was iHeartRadio.
and then the Smug TV 412.
Yeah, shout out to my man Derek West.
Yeah, Derek, and then hopefully too, like Derek messaged us and stuff like that, so hopefully we can have him on the show next.
Oh,
Like, you
yeah,
know what I mean? So
yeah,
Derek,
I'll
he
be
did
what's up.
hit us up, and we was talking, we was conversing a little bit, and he was talking about being on the show too. And I seen some of the stuff, but I didn't know it was him. And when I seen his profile, I'm like, oh, okay, all right, cool, yeah, most definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Because too, and we do that, and then too, even this I'll tell you too, if you have anything that you're trying to push and stuff like that, if you let us know, even like you have beat promos or whatever like that, or you doing a special, you let us know, we'll promote it, we'll put on there, because that's what we're here for. We're here to bring up our communities, local business owners,
Yes.
like, you know what I mean, anybody
Yes.
in music, everything that you're doing, your brand, we're here to help you promote it. That's what we do.
Appreciate it.
Anybody.
Right.
So
Appreciate it.
Shawnee making me nervous, bro.
yeah, well, standing there like
Yeah,
that.
he looked like a fucking thug. He
Yeah,
making me
that's our
nervous.
security. That's our security. You see by the door.
Yeah.
That's our bouncer. So Big Just get out of line. We gonna have Shawnee take care of
You
him.
got the thing
Yeah,
right.
He's blooded out.
Yeah. He do look like
Nervous.
He do look like a flashback. You know what I mean? Craig and shit like that.
Waiting for the game to walk in. Like,
Yeah.
You got perfect posture.
Yeah.
yeah, like you know he the boys.
Yeah, right. Hey,
No,
hey.
no thug stand like that. That's military training right there.
My man.
But yeah,
Shawnee.
whatever you was doing the poster, that was where everything like sparked off, and I heard like you had an idea, and it was just a basic concept, and it just went way left, like way the fuck left, and that's the part that I never understood when everybody was sitting there like, who do he think he is? I mean, my thing is like, he's a man with an opinion, but
Right.
y'all are all missing the part where he's asking this. Doesn't have to be the finished product.
Right.
This can be built on, and y'all aren't. Nobody's trying to build. Everybody just wants to bitch and complain about it
Yeah.
instead
Because
of like,
that's what they
oh,
do.
well,
That's what
they're
people
missing.
do. People troll Facebook to complain. I think, well, Justino want to know or want us to ask you, do you think people went too far as far as like, you know what I mean, the shit that they were saying on?
Oh yeah. People definitely went too far. Because I feel like a lot of people started like tearing the artist down that's on the picture, and that for sure definitely wasn't the intentions from the beginning. Is I didn't want nobody to get, you know what I mean, publicly tore down on the internet, because of course we got the internet gangsters. Everybody got their own opinion.
Right.
A lot of people got a lot of shit. A lot of people
Yeah.
got a lot of shit to say, but they got shit to offer.
Yeah, right.
And to be honest with you, I kind of feel like people really went overboard when they was tearing the artist down. I mean, I ain't gonna really get into specifics, but a lot of y'all seen them posts.
And that's
Right.
when people shifted into that crabs in the bucket mentality instead of just like there was a few that were like on like, we're gonna start here. Is that majority of the people on that poster are 18 and over, grown.
Right.
Like these are grown ass people.
Right.
And there was a few, and that's sad to say, a few people in there, and some of them were the youngest of them, that just didn't even pay it no attention. Like, all right, cool. If I'm not on there, cool. If I'm on there, cool.
Right.
But then you had the older people that had some type of following behind them that were just like spazzing because either they weren't there
Right.
or they didn't respect the people that were surrounding me and they didn't see the...
But so this is what I say to that. If you weren't there, if you weren't on that poster, in my eyes, where's your fan base?
They should have been pushing
Where's your fan base? Because
he have a point.
Because he gave the opportunity
Mhm.
for people to just comment their artist's name. Who do you think should be on
just
there?
like I slid a name in there.
Right.
It's not that easy. It's not that hard to just...
It's not that hard.
Oh, look.
Right.
check
And
this person
especially,
out.
even if you be like, you know what, I don't know, that's just one person that said it. If people came and comment more that name, repeatedly comment that name,
Yeah.
then it probably would have got pushed up there. So if people didn't do that, so if you as an artist, if you feel like you got cheated or robbed on being on that list, then what did you, like, where are your fans at? Because your fans should have pushed that. Your fans
Right.
should have did that for you. If you have a decent following, or you feel like you was worthy enough to be on that list, you should have the fucking fans and the supporters to show that.
Right, and to be honest with you, that's pretty much what it was, because when I put the first one up, which was the rough draft, there was 3 people that everybody was speaking about. That's Nate Hundo, that's Lil Nizzy, and the homie Toolie Wop. Shout out to Toolie Wop, man. He really don't want to be a part of it. I mean, I can't really be mad at him for not wanting to be a part of it, but just know that I definitely was thinking about putting him on there. But once I saw his post and everything, I was just like, I'll respect his wishes, you know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, them was the 3 people that people really spoke up about. Like the main 3 people.
And that shows you that they have like a core following and they're building properly.
Exactly.
And some of the people that were responding negatively need to humble themselves, because this is just a learning experiment, and it started off as an experiment. Like, don't get mad at the process. Like, you reached out to people before you even made the attempt to start doing this.
Oh yeah, and not only that, but I personally reached out to people too. I ain't just put like general post up. I was in people's inbox too, like hitting them up and trying to let them know, like, yo, I got something I'm working on. You know what I mean? I want to know if I can have your blessing. I want to know if I can get some help. I want to know if, you know what I mean? People was just overlooking it. People was just bypassing it, brushing it off, like, And
then I heard, which is the funniest thing about it, that I didn't expect to happen, but it did, is that the females were the most humble and docile and responded well and with respect. They didn't have no complaints or nothing.
When I put the Women of the Berg picture up, I think I can count on one hand how many complaints I got about that joint. Yeah, I think I can literally count on one hand how many negative replies I got on that one. Because like you said, for the most part, they accepted it. The producer one too.
Right.
I mean, there was like a little bit of a thing going on the producer one, but for the most part, didn't nobody complain about that one either though.
And my thing is like, this is telling you something. Like, don't take this as you motherfuckers feel like y'all are owed something.
Right.
And nobody's owed anything. That man, he's his own person. He has his own opinion. And if he does a project, it's his own. Right. He can put whoever the fuck he wants on there.
Amen.
Now, if somebody asks, like, oh, well, can you take me down? Or, oh, I was missing. That's up to him to be like, okay, well, I overlooked you. You can be on the next one. Or, oh, I'm going to revise this. Don't start attacking this man and his character.
Right.
Like, slide in, and if you feel like you have a just due, respectfully approach him. It's that simple. We all grown as hell.
Yes.
It's that simple. Instead of, man, I mean, if you honestly feel like, man, fuck that poster, then don't speak of it.
Right.
It's that simple.
Right.
Right.
If you feel like you should be on that poster, come to the man with your portfolio. Like, well, this is what I've done.
Right.
And I feel that I deserve some type of recognition.
Right.
And it's not that hard to do.
Right. And another thing I want to add, too, is that one of the main things that I'm trying to stress to people is that just because there were certain artists that wasn't on it, don't mean that that particular artist ain't doing their thing. I'm not trying to discredit nobody.
Right.
At all.
And then they also got to take into account, like, the people that you deal with on the regular or the buzz that comes your way.
Right.
Like, since nobody else was helping you, what do y'all expect? That's
Exactly.
Y'all should take that as a learning experience where you're like, okay, clearly I'm not reaching enough people, whether it be on this side of town or
again too. But it goes back to your fan base. It goes back to your fan base.
It's a learning
supporters.
experience where it's like, I need to work harder, or not even, you may be working just as fucking hard, but maybe you need to branch out and start networking with other people. Stop trying to be in a box and just make music for your hood, like,
right.
You know what I mean? Like,
and just making music for the internet. Like, to be honest with you, I mean, I'm gonna just flat out say it. I ain't been seeing no tapes.
Yeah,
I ain't been seeing no tapes, and I'm in Stedford's like every other week checking for shit. I ain't been seeing no tapes. I see click on my link in my bio. The link is in my bio. I see that a lot, but I don't see no tapes. Like,
and then
tapes?
it's like, and then I'll see people that'll do that, and it'll be one song, and then they disappear for like 6 months.
And the link ain't even to a whole tape. It's to a song or two on a SoundCloud or something.
Right.
Like, come on, man. Like, where's the real work being put in that? Like,
yeah, and you got to show it. You can't just drop, like you said, and just be an internet artist and stuff like that, right? You need the tape, you need the mix, and that's one thing. Like, even too, when we had Asko on the show, like, he was our first person on our show. Like, he was our first show.
Shout out to Asko 100K.
Yeah, shout out to Asko. Like, and I was talking to him about his music. Like, you know what I mean? At first when he was doing it, it was mostly Northview, and I mean the North Side.
Hood music.
Like, you know what I mean? And then, you know what I mean? Because some people, like him, because he is from Homewood too, like some people over there had it. But then when he dropped that Dab Lord shit,
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? You really see that shit went everywhere. Because I work with youth and shit.
And
I be
that
grabbing
wasn't solely based strictly Northside music.
it wasn't North. It wasn't
That's where
Northside.
he made
the whole
music.
the whole idea of that whole album, how it just reached out to different people from the Hill, people from the West, people. He had everybody. He collabed with a lot of people. He had a lot of people in his videos, and that music, and that's what made his music stretch.
Right.
And the stuff was catchy, and he was out there pushing it. And that's one thing what I say about Esco. He be out there walking and pushing his own shit. He have it like, oh no, you gotta go here. Nah, look, you go to Setterford's, or
you
if
can
you don't see
find
me,
him.
or you can find me. Like, I mean, I got it. Like,
And you
know what I
want to
mean?
know what's so funny about that is that like that whole tape, that whole thing hit for me. How when Gutter Bay, Asco, and G-Roll did Yow.
Yeah.
That's how that whole tape hit for me.
Yeah.
Like that whole mixtape was just like, all right, yeah, like this is
I
gonna be
agree.
everywhere. And then you had other artists like, oh, I'm remaking that.
Right.
And that's when PLP did that Jackin' for Beats.
Yeah.
When they did it, and then
There was a couple people that
that's
redid
what I'm
that.
saying. A
Young
lot of
joint.
people were doing it, and that's how that. I'm surprised nobody tried to redo any of his. Like, well, I haven't heard of anything getting redone.
Oh, you didn't hear about that Dab Lord remake?
No,
which one? wait, because there was a.
There was two of them. Honestly, I don't know. Damn, I can't remember the artist's name, but I remember the one producer named Fly Guy had remade the beat for the one artist, and I forget who the other artist was, but there was like two, I want to say maybe three Dab Lord remakes. They tried it.
They tried
it.
I don't know, but I don't think they can do it.
I was about to say,
That
you see
whole,
what I'm saying? Like,
right, because y'all ain't even hear about it. Y'all ain't even hear about
I
it.
missed it.
that whole mixtape, that whole that album, that John was like the whole fucking thing. Bro.
Yeah, we
And
might as
that-
well call it an album.
Yeah,
We might as
yeah.
well
I mean, a
call it an
mixtape
album.
or whatever you want to call it. I'm calling it both. Yeah, man. Yeah, with him and Owie, that shit was up. Yeah. Enough
Look,
of the
I ain't gonna lie.
we
We equally
Put it on the
all
set was
put
hard.
in, like equal amount of blood, sweat, and tears for that joint right there. That was
and it showed. Ooh.
yeah, that wasn't no quick microwave project right there. We
Right.
definitely put blood, sweat, and tears into that one, man.
That one had me like that. Literally, like.
that was good. Like, you know what I mean?
And then he had a good follow up.
Yeah.
Like follow the drip. He had a good follow up right after. Like he was consistent, and people are not giving him his just due. Like he's worked hard in the last year and a half, 2 years.
Right.
Like, and then he's like, it's not like he's doing what a lot of these people are doing, where it's like they drop a tape and then try to ride that for like 2-3 years. You can't do it.
Right.
And that's
He
why-
does that. He dropped like what 3 back to back in like less than a year.
Yeah.
And but that's like,
Like,
and
you know
it's
what I
not-
mean?
it's not- and
Like-
but look at the time before that. Like I said, like, you know what I mean, like following them and being a part of like the stuff that he was on back in the day. Like, and we talked about that when we had him on the show. He really came, like, you know what I mean. He worked hard to get it, like, you know what I mean,
Yeah, he did.
to do his shit, to get
Yeah,
that
he
buzz
did.
that he got for the Dab Lord, an actor. Like, you know what I mean, like he worked hard for that. Like, you know what I mean. And one thing I'll say about Asco too, he takes criticism. Like, you know what I mean, as far as like, oh, you know what you think you do. He listens. He just ain't like, no, fuck that. This is my music. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
He really listens and stuff like that. So on that album, the Dab Lord album, because the other one I tried to get, I didn't get. The one after that, Follow the Drip and shit. But I watched all the shit on YouTube and shit. Did you make any beats on that album? Did you produce anything on that album?
Not on the other ones. No.
No, I'm talking about the Dab Lord one.
Oh yeah, I did the Fuck It Up track.
Oh yeah.
And then damn, I can't think of the name because I always be making up my own names for the
Yeah.
songs. But
So it don't match what it was
because
named.
what you saved the beat under,
Yeah.
right? That's probably the
there
name
was
you go with.
yeah. I want to say there was a couple other beats on the project that we like all equally collabed on as Loud Pak.
Yeah, it's like y'all took tweaks and took like little notes on like, oh, throw that in there.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, boom, that sound. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, like y'all willingly work together, and that's what people don't understand. Like when if you work with the Loud Pak, like. You don't have to strictly just work with one person. Like it's a group effort. Like
it's a group
and
effort.
let them do what they do.
Right.
Like just let them do what they do and
Right.
take your notes and listen because they're there to produce and engineer and show you what. Like you come with your idea and they're there to give you outside criticism and help you mold that into a fucking masterpiece.
Right.
Like you can have good paint on the canvas, but when it comes to music, you have to take your producer and your engineers like criticism. You gotta
Right.
take their input.
Right.
It's that simple.
We only
Work
trying to
with
point you in the right direction.
Exactly.
Hey,
Work
real
with
quick,
them.
two people, you watching the show, please make sure you share this and share this with people, share it on your page and stuff like that too, and let people know, like, you know what I mean, if you know somebody who's doing music right now and they've been searching for a producer or somebody who make beats or who's in the lab and who's good and give out good quality work and shit, tell them Big Jus is on the show right now. Member of Loud Pak, Big Jus, he's here.
Definitely.
And we've been rocking for a couple years.
Now, back to, now, there's a new thing that you got out here. That 2016... I'm gonna just name it the artist, the top 10 artists of the year.
The white one. And it's
for
plugged into
this
the wall.
year.
No, it's plugged into
Are
the
you
wall
just
right
poking the bear now?
Honestly,
Are you just poking the bear now?
look, I'm gonna admit it. Yeah.
But and I found it funny because there's like the one thing that I can say about that. There's one person I respect for what they did is that they took that list and was like, I don't think this is the right order. And they rearranged the order and put it out how they like.
Yeah.
And that right there is what some people should have done with the thing where it was like, well, this is his opinions. That's what he think. Well, this is what I think it should be listed as.
People too lazy to do that.
But they rather just bitch and say, fuck your opinion.
Listen, and the funny thing is that all them people that's bitching, look, I made a post where I had posted a couple of the CDs that I had in my car that I got from Pittsburgh artists, and I like put them all together, made a little picture, and I challenged people. I said, yeah, let's do a support challenge. Let's see, post up a picture of the last
mixtape you bought.
Everybody was quiet.
Yeah.
Everybody was quiet.
Quiet as hell.
Everybody was quiet.
I've been trying to get back
that.
to it, the post mass, because I know I got like at least like three freaking like 3 ASCO CDs. I know I got man, I've been supporting so long. I got fucking Always Speak My Lingo CD. You know how far back that goes.
Okay, yeah.
You know what? And he's a big supporter.
Yeah.
Oh, he's been trying to get
You
on
know what I
the
mean?
show for a minute too.
Like,
but yeah.
But
Yeah,
he's working.
Yeah.
He working.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, he is
I'm not even
working.
reaching because ain't he on the tour with Riff Raff right now?
He about to leave in a minute.
See,
Yeah.
so I'm
leave in a minute.
I'm just
You
saying.
know
No,
what I
I'm
mean?
just saying. But
And then
that
every
shows
other
like
time when I went to reach
how you
out, it's
support.
like he in Atlanta.
Yeah.
See?
You know what I mean? They work and they traveling just like
but
what they
people was on
said.
there saying, who is Oe though?
Come on, stop it! I ain't see that. I ain't see that.
Yo, somebody said, "Oh, he's
stop
washed."
it.
Who? Oh,
And I'm
yeah,
like,
they said, oh,
what
he's
the
about to go
fuck
on a
is you
40 city
talking
tour
about?
though.
Oh, he's washed.
Who else?
Get the fuck
What other
outta
artist in
here.
the bird is on a 40 city tour?
Nobody. Nobody.
I ain't heard of nobody yet.
Nah, I haven't heard anybody.
I mean, shout out to
Larry?
Latia, because Latia's actually about to go on a college tour. You know what I mean? She about to actually I don't even mean to say about to. She is on a college tour.
On a tour.
Like it's
Definitely.
happening.
Shout out
You
to
know what I
her.
mean?
What about,
But other than that, who else is touring?
What about I forget his artist name, but you know, remember from Northview, Larry Taylor?
SK.
Yeah.
SK the villain.
Ain't he doing shows out of town and shit like that right now?
He might be, but I'm gonna be honest with you. He don't never pop up on my timeline all like that.
Like I think that he's on his way to New York to do a show.
Oh yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, he's on his way to New York to do
Shout out
something.
to SK.
But like SK, he's doing stuff, but he say low key into himself that nobody really notices it.
Right.
Where it's like, but I mean, he's there. Just
And
like I don't get how people are saying, oh, he's been washed when it's like he's been consistent. Him and Asko or work. They're both signed under with Rostrum. Are they still signed under Raw?
Yeah,
Okay, Raw.
Raw.
They're both signed. Like they're fucking signed. Like what are y'all talking about? They're washed and they're not doing nothing. They're doing a shitload of, you know what I mean?
Man, both Oe and Asco riding around in their own Sprinter vans and all that. What other artist is doing that?
Fucking the little fucking club down there in what was it in Manchester? Well, not Manchester. It's kind of Manchester, whatever.
You talking about the penthouse?
Yeah, like
Manchester, I would say.
they doing.
But even with them, like
They
them two,
working.
they
They're
pushing.
fucking
I'm
working.
surprised. Like that, I'm surprised somebody tried to say that. Like, who's Oe? Or like,
Man.
I mean, what is he doing? He's washed up.
Yeah,
Bro,
they
like,
said he was
even
washed.
some of the shit that I
and they
heard,
said
like,
he's been washed. I'm like, no, he's been consistent.
He
He's been
has
making
been.
moves.
He has been.
Like, I'm not gonna say he's dropping something every fucking year, but he makes a great fucking tape, and then he pushes that bitch, and he pushes it hard.
Right. And his name is still being talked about.
And that's what I'm saying. And it's not like y'all talking about like just because a lot of people don't reach around and aren't open to other sides because Pittsburgh wants to be such a hood and gang related. So you only want to deal with the people from your side of town. Like no, there's people out here that are buzzing just like him, Jimmy Wappo, Stunning Too Fly, like fucking Trula Big Dog. He just came back from DC. Me's POP and Chicken.
Yeah.
That's who Trula is. It's chicken. I don't know why I said it like that. No shade thrown your way by saying it, but most people know you by chicken and not Trula.
But
But these people are buzzing and they're doing what they need to do just because You just need
shout
to
out to
quit.
the Trula gang too, man. Shout out to the
Definitely,
Trula gang.
G. Oh, these niggas is out here.
But that's all I want to say, and it goes back to Esco again. That's one thing that I'll say that with his album, what it showed, like, you know what I mean? It's not about what side of town you're from or whatever like that. It's about making music. Right. You should, like, you know what I mean? Especially so this, even the city can get on the map and so you can support other local artists because, again, too, you never know when it's your turn or when you might get called up or when you might have the opportunity. You will want the support behind you. We need to come together. Like, stop hating. Let's lift each other up and build each other and push.
And one
help
thing
push
people
them.
need to do.
Yeah, but
it's so hard for people.
But how could you hate when you have a different, like, a lot of people have a different style of rap. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Asco and Owie. 2 different styles of rap.
Right.
2 different styles.
True.
Like, you know what I mean? So how, like, you can't, y'all have 2 different styles. I mean, if you try to look at, I think they're on 2 different, 2 different levels because they're 2 different styles of rap.
But that's it. They're on 2 different levels and they're in 2 different fucking lanes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I'm talking about 2 different levels on their styles of rap and stuff, like, and the stuff that they're different. Mm-hmm. Everybody's not, like, you know what I mean? I mean, granted, there might be other artists that's like them, but still, you gotta promote, like, you know what I mean? I would honestly look at what they're doing and try to mimic that shit if I was an artist. But if I was a fucking artist. Like, you know what I mean? Not their sound, but like...
Real quick. Is that they tried to attack you for not having, like, Wiz, Mac Miller, or Chevy Woods on there. And I was like, they've already made it.
They're already in the
They're
industry.
right. So what are y'all talking about? He's trying to promote, basically... build some following behind the people that aren't getting the proper recognition to try to get them in the door. Like,
right. Because if anything, that's something for Wiz to look at. Like, oh, okay.
Like, who's
I see
that?
my city popping right now. Okay,
definitely.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
But they ain't looking at it like that, man.
And it doesn't make any sense.
And I appreciate y'all calling it a poster, man, because everybody kept saying list.
It's
It is a poster.
It is a poster.
It is a poster.
Them motherfuckers wasn't like this. They were like
right.
Yeah.
this. Like, what are you talking about? The shit didn't go one over the other in a straight fucking line. It didn't go like that with their name right beside it. That's a list. That top 10 was a list.
That top 10 was a list. Now that's
the collage
a list.
was a poster. It's clear as
right.
fucking day a poster.
Exactly.
How did they not see that? Like, people are so fucking retarded. And there was no rhyme or reason. There was no order, no nothing. And then I like the final rough draft, I'll call it, because you said there's still room for change in it, where you put, like, the women in the front. And then you had like the people that's passed in there, like I respect this shit.
People ain't even appreciate that.
Like
people like there's some people that's dead and they ain't put no music out in years. Why are they on there? Wow.
Yeah, damn.
I'm for real.
Wow.
I ain't making this up.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
But then these will be the same motherfuckers that'll be walking around with a Tupac or Biggie t-shirt talking about respect the real. Like, when Teflon was here, he was killing you niggas.
He was.
He came in oh my God.
He was bath salt nigga.
Yeah, hey,
he was bath salt.
His shit
like
was
a bat out of hell.
For real.
It was fucking killing.
And the funny thing is that they didn't even have him out in the front at first. Like, when FTR was coming to record with us when we was downtown in the Diamond Building, to be honest with you, FTR Drama was their lead artist.
Yeah.
And I kept saying, like, damn, Tef, you ain't rapping, bro. How come you ain't getting on the mic? Like one of the hardest niggas in here. And it took a minute, but when he finally got that chance, oh yeah, he took off. He became the lead artist.
Right, and he made so many advances quick, like from within months on the tour bus with Wiz.
Yup.
Within months,
and two, because he didn't shy away from people who came out or people who wanted to send shots and stuff like that. He was about, and what was so crazy was when Teflon was in, he went to Oliver and stuff like that, Newton. Like, he went to Oliver, and like I remember, like, because I used to kick beats and stuff on the doors down there, like during lunch and stuff like that.
Lunchtime.
Like, you know, beats at lunchtime, kick beats, and for people do freestyle battles and stuff like that. Like, shout out to Link and shit like that, because he was there too.
Oh,
like,
you
know, he
Link, Curtis, Little Short Kurt,
Little Short Kurt was there.
When him and Yace made that Lion King video song was the
I just can't wait to be king. Yeah. But that was a hot track. That was a hot track back then. But
shit.
Going back to Teflon, like when he was doing, I remember when he was trying to freestyle and he wasn't that good. Like, you know what I mean? And even like, you know what I mean, hearing like the bass solo and all that, I'm like, damn. My man progressed.
Oh yeah?
Seriously.
Well, to be honest with you, I ain't even gonna lie. Asco's actually the one that brought Teflon to me. And when Asco brought him to me, he kinda was, it seemed to me like he was already kinda polished a little bit.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But it took, I mean, like years of practice. I'm talking about high school. This is 2003, 2000 and all that time. So when time passed, like, you know what I mean, with 2004.
I think it is more so that he was polished and he actually got to live life.
Right.
Yeah.
So he had experiences, he had
Yeah,
pains,
right,
he had
right.
somewhere where he could dig from, because
Yep.
he went from like the kind of trying to freestyle to like now he forces for your attention. He forces you to pay attention.
Right.
Mhm.
Like you ain't got no choice but to listen to this,
And
and he's
that's what
going
it
to
was.
speak his mind and say
Right.
what the fuck he wants and doesn't care.
And you know, even with what he did, like when he dropped that first bath song, bro, he made me like, yo, when is the next one coming? Even though it was on YouTube,
And that's-
like, when is the next one coming,
very
bro?
good.
Like, that shit,
No. When he did that 100 bars and running,
yeah, that shit was hard
that is where I was like, okay, I gotta pay attention to him. Like, wait a minute, because like I didn't notice him because he changed so
Right.
much between high school and then.
Right.
But then when he did the bath soap, I was like, oh, it's over. It's over. Who won it?
Right.
Who's here? What y'all gonna do?
Right.
That was it. And then he came at me's, and then they went back and forth. Then that's when I'm like, yo, he's lighting a match under their ass, and you motherfuckers is getting like, don't take it no what type of way. This is music. And at the end, and I respect this the most.
he
At the
said-
end, this is only
He
music.
said this ain't beef, it's only music.
Right.
At the end,
And that's how he seen it. And that was cool, and that was good. Like, honestly, I don't know. Like, yeah, that's
Even
just
though
good.
the shit he was saying was
Yeah.
facts, though.
Yeah, I ain't gonna, but even though, I mean, I gotta shot, I gotta
hitting nerves.
I gotta shout Meads out too, because, like, you know what I mean, like, and this is no hate or no disrespect to Newton or Teflon or whatever, like, but even his comeback to that was good. Like, you know what I mean, their whole thing that they was going back and forth was good.
Yeah,
It was good.
That was one of the.
It was
best,
almost like some 8 Mile shit, but better.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
That was crazy. And then like that,
Definitely had everybody's attention.
my favorite part on there was when he was like nigga, your girl looked like Miguel with a perm. I was like, why she really look like Miguel? Oh my god! Yeah, that like it was crazy, and that was perfect. And then shifting in there, are you down with like the Pittsburgh battle rap scene?
To be honest with you, I'm not down with it, but I have been seeing it though. Like I've been seeing actually one of the biggest one of the biggest, I guess, people that's throwing them, the Pyrax and people. I've been seeing them a lot on my timeline, but I ain't quite get a chance to like check out no actual battles though. But
Like the only people that I've seen that I'm aware of, like really aware of, is when it comes to Animal.
yeah.
He's out here.
He's still doing his thing?
He's still doing his thing, and he's out here making beats and stuff and all that. Like he's still doing his thing. And
Well, see, that's how, like, when I first met Animal, that's how I was introduced to him. He was a producer then.
producer. Okay,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
yeah,
I've
yeah.
always known Animal to make beats. But to be honest with you, he actually was one of the artists that reached out to me about the poster too. Like, damn, how you ain't got Animal on there? I'm like, damn, bro, I didn't even know you was still on the scene.
And he is, but he's like in the cut for real. He's still making, he's still producing. It's like, but he's working on his own like private tape right now.
Oh,
He's
yeah?
doing that right now. He's releasing. He be putting like little samples out. He'll go live and put little snippets out of a track he's working on, or sometimes a full track, but he hasn't dropped it officially yet.
Okay.
So he's still out here doing what he needs to do, and he's still like dabbling back and forth in the battle rap scene. Just like recently, like are you aware of like Smack DVD, Smack URL battle rap
Oh, yeah,
scene?
yeah. Hell
Like
yeah.
he's had a couple PG battles, and then just like we got Real Deal.
Oh, yeah?
You don't even know.
No,
Like,
I ain't
man.
familiar with
He's
Real
basically a school teacher from here, but he is mean. White dude. He goes off.
Oh, yeah?
And he shows his face on the URL and KOTD regularly. Like he's actually pushing. I think they got a show or may have had a show. I might have missed it, to be honest. Where he's bringing back people to like try to get the battle scene popping in Pittsburgh. See, we need to if there's any battle rappers or people on the battle scene or shit, producers, engineers, music, fucking self-made business owners, entrepreneurs, let us know so we can be more aware of what's going on. Like, there's only 24 hours in a day, and we're only aware of what comes to us or what we catch on the flyback. So
Right.
if you got something that you're interested in, like, let us fucking know. Like,
Right, too, and that's what I want to say too. If you're watching the show and stuff like that, if you're a local artist, any type of artistry, producer, anything, like whatever you call yourself, if you have a brand or you're doing music and stuff like that, feel free. You can come on and hit us up, and we can try to get you on the show and help you push your brand and stuff like that. Yeah, but most
what you
definitely-
working on now, man?
To be honest with you, what I'm working on now, I'm actually working on this big just bullshitting project. Well, it's pretty much done for real, but there's a couple people that I wanted on there that was kind of hard for me to get on there, but now I got the opportunity to get them on there, so I'm actually going to push it back to probably around sometime in January until I get these artists on. There's only 2 artists, so we ain't gonna be waiting that long. But that's pretty much what I'm working on. And then, to be honest with you, I'm working on 2017, honestly, because I got a lot of things coming my way since I posted that poster. And I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of overwhelming. But
you know what I want to see from you?
what?
Just to keep poking at these motherfuckers. You should start releasing an end of the year tape with the 2017 Pittsburgh 2017, and the way you did that list this year, like that list.
Yeah.
The cover should be the tracks in that list order.
Yeah.
Just to keep fucking with them.
Definitely.
Because why not? This is who you feel made the most impact in 2016. In 2016, let's move it on to 2017, and let's just make a tape like that.
Right.
To where it could come as like a poster and a tape, and this is the list that I came up with. This is who's on the scene. I mean, and shit, if you even want to go a step further, just like, we could start doing like man of the year. We could do all that bullshit. Like, I don't care about people getting mad at me.
Hey,
I'll share the shit.
yeah, and you know, and that's so cool. Yeah, too. Like, I mean, especially even when you drop that stuff, if you want to come back, feel free to hit us up to push that. Your bullshit. What's the bull?
Yeah, bullshit.
Yeah,
That's
bullshit.
the what's the name? I think that's the picture that I took when I put the little collage.
That is it. Yep.
Yeah. So if you get that, you want to come back. Most of we'll love to have you. Even because we know, like, we've been trying to get you on the show for like a while. When we seen you at GME when we was up there,
Definitely.
Like, come on, do a show. Yeah, I got you. Then we didn't see you for a couple months.
But that was the location. I'll go with it was location.
Yeah. So, but that's what I'm saying.
But y'all, but to be honest with you, it's all about timing though. See, now we got a reason for me to be on the show.
But
now,
so what,
you know
bro?
I mean?
Like I said, I've been a supporter and a fan for a while, so that was reason enough for me to have you on the show and to help you push your brand. So, like, you know what I mean, so people can know, because back you was just moving into your spot, right? Is it still in that now, right?
Yeah.
So you had that spot, like, you know what I mean, Aetna and stuff like that. So that was a reason to be on the show and try to help you get that stuff out there. I mean, you probably need our help, but, like, you know what I mean, but just to get you out. No, not saying it like that, but, you know what I mean, just to get you out there, like, you know what I mean, so people can know where you're at and know what you're doing and even know who you are. Because, like I said, some people, and then, because too, there was a couple people who, somebody tagged me in something or inboxed me about something, because there was somebody who moved here from like Cali or something like that, who was looking for a producer and stuff like that, looking for to do music. I met somebody who was doing door-to-door shit at my thing, who was a local artist. I remember that I hit you up about that, and I gave you their number.
Oh yeah.
Did you ever?
I do vaguely remember that. Yeah.
Did you ever?
I do remember you hit me up.
No. Okay. I don't know. I wasn't sure how serious that person
I
was.
do appreciate you.
Yeah,
I do appreciate
like, you know what I mean. Like,
though.
I always like when I think about, like, I most definitely I don't know. It's not I don't know shit. Like, most definitely try to link the motherfuckers who I fuck with and into it. Like, you know what I mean. Like, nah, like, here, like,
there's a
Jesse's
certain
good.
amount of people. Whenever somebody comes to me asking me any types of question, there's a set few like producers, engineers, or whatever that come to mind, and it's always Murph, because I deal with Murph the most.
Yeah.
Right.
Then after Murph, it goes Big Jus.
Right.
And then after Big Jus, it goes Emilio. He's a dude from Penn Hills.
Yeah.
It goes him, and then after Emilio, like, shit, I think it's only 3 of y'all. they come to mind like
Glad I'm in the top 5.
and then Yates.
But see, I ain't got.
After that, I mean Stevie B, but I mean Stevie B. There's the 5. But to be honest, it's like Murph, Big Jus, and then Emilio, and then everybody else is like, these are people I'm cool with, and then everybody, well, Yates I'm cool with too, so we're gonna have to rearrange Stevie B and Yates. I mean, Stevie B, you cool. It's just, I mean, we're associates. You know what I mean? Like, not being rude, like, you cool, you doing your thing, but these are the people that I deal with I barely see them, so I can't really, you know what I mean?
True.
That only makes sense. And then people need to take that into account on the list too. It's like, a lot of the people, the list started off with people you deal with. Or people that's made a big impact, but majority of them
honestly even deal with.
I'll say some. I wouldn't say majority. I'll say some.
But too, even when I do stuff like that, like,
is majority to me.
I reach out. Like, I don't have Yates and Banger's number. Like, I don't have their numbers. But, like, most definitely, like, you and Dayon. I mean, cause y'all and D Murph, you Dayon, D Murph, even Yates and Fat Pat. Like, Fat Pat and Banger, like, I reach out, and D Murph, like, you know what I mean? So I think that's 5 of y'all right there. That's what I will try to reach out to. I got D Murph's number, but I don't know where D Murph is at now. Like, you know what I mean? As far as, like, you know what I mean, with the music and stuff like that. But
yeah, Murph. I could get in touch with Murphy.
No, I know where he's at.
I got as far as
the music, like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
like,
he's trying to find somewhere to start working. He's trying to rebuild. But my thing is, like, you got too many engineers and too many people that you can deal with where you shouldn't have a problem with being like, yo, can I come record, or yo, can I come like just flex these these fingers real quick and try to come up with something.
My bad. Get Remy from
You know where to go.
What's that?
That's what I'm saying. Like he just needs to, because Murph is one of the best. Like from personal experience, he's the best from scratch producer that I've ever met.
Yeah,
We're literally like I don't know what the fuck
he
and
was
how.
recording on some bullshit,
But,
at first, and
like-
he became good, but
Woo! And he had a lot of time to practice his craft, and he literally like was fucking like how Bane was, whatever the fuck, like down in the fucking dungeons, he was crafted in the dark. Like he was really like practicing.
Literally crafted it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and he built up. And I personally believe like Murph should be way further than what he is right now.
To be honest with you, I feel that same way.
and is that not what I was trying to tell him that day? Like
same
when
way.
we was talking, like bro,
It's
I
hard
was
to
sitting
say
there-
stuff like that to Murph though.
Yeah, but I ain't care, bro. I'm your friend. I'm gonna keep it.
Listen,
If I'm your friend, I keep it 100 with you.
It
I don't
ain't hard
give a-
to say.
I ain't going.
But it sucks if you feel like somebody's not listening, or if they're
Yeah,
blowing it off.
what I'm
So it's
saying.
like,
That's what I'm saying.
like, and Murph really like. If y'all ain't worked with Murph, or y'all motherfuckers need to reach out and get in touch with him, because Murph's definitely out here and he's.
And I mean, but
Murph,
I
get your SoundCloud ready, bro.
yeah, I
Exactly.
had to tell D Murphy, like, bro, like honestly with the stuff like with him working and stuff like that, like I'm like, bro, there's no reason why you shouldn't be constantly doing something. Like you work with some of the top producers in the city right now, bro, because you name like with Loud Pak and stuff like that.
Yeah, 'cause
Like,
Murph is Loud Pak.
yeah, like, Murph is Loud Pak. I'm like, bro, there's no reason why you shouldn't. Like, bro, you gotta push yourself, bro. Push yourself, push your brand, bro. There's no reason why you should not be making money. There's no reason to me why you should not.
That's a personal conversation.
No,
That's
not saying
a
the money,
personal
not saying the
conversation.
money thing, but
We
like,
laugh.
not saying the money thing, but like, just like I be wanting to see like when motherfuckers be
Progression.
like saying Big Just on the beat, like you know what I mean. I be wanting to say like you know what I mean. Hear D Murph's name out there. That's what I'm talking about. Like not
But
just
that's
the
the
money,
thing, but before all you ever heard was D Murph original sounds, nigga. You know how hyped I got when I would hear that on the beat?
Yeah, like
Like okay, I know this is gonna be good. Now let's see where this is going.
right.
And he just needs to build back up to his
Yeah,
following, and he's slowly doing
Yeah,
it.
he got to
Now,
get himself back up, and I
back to
can't
Big
wait. I
Jus.
can't wait for him to get there.
How many people have been reaching out to you ever since all of this shit has happened?
Oh man, a lot of people have been reaching out. A lot of people. I ain't gonna lie to them. For every person that reached out, there was a person that kind of fell back too, though. But
Damn.
for the most part, a lot of people have been reaching out, and a lot of people that I haven't dealt with neither, which was something that I was hoping would happen. You know what I mean?
And that's my thing. Why would people fall back when it's like, what they felt they should have been on the poster?
Yeah.
My thing is like, if you felt you should have been on the poster, I'm pretty sure y'all friends in some way, shape, or form on some type of social media.
Right.
You seen this poster because
Right.
it was posted multiple times whenever you was doing the rough draft.
Mhm.
All you had to do is like, oh, make sure you look out for your boy. Something not simple like, yo,
Right.
I'm
Right.
over here. You
Right,
know what I
right.
mean?
Right.
I'm over here. Just like I seen, there's very few people like I really don't deal with too many people when it comes to like the rap scene or whatever. Like I'll deal with OE, I'll deal with Aska, I'll deal with like certain people from North like Stunner. I deal with them like with SCR like Bubby and them.
Oh yeah, shout out to SCR.
Like,
Yeah.
definitely they're doing their thing
They
too.
are.
Like everybody's doing their thing. But when it comes like to the masses, because those are people where I've had like personal like encounters. That's why I deal with them. Like we grew up together. We're in the same neighborhood. Stunner, Asco, all of them.
Right.
I'm going to deal with them. I actually like worked with them when it comes to George and his brother. Bubby. SCR.
Yeah.
I've worked with them before. And then we've also done choreography. We've done shows together before. And then we done then every fucking weekend at Pure, me and my cousin, all them, we would be in the clubs together.
Right. And to be honest with you, about SCR, like, them is actually a couple people that I actually totally forgot.
And they
and they've been doing their thing. I've been seeing SCR's name on a lot of writing credits, yo.
Mhm.
A lot of writing credits.
Mhm.
Cause see, and that's the thing, like people don't pay attention to shit like that, like the writing credits and all that. They just want to know who the song's by and who produced it. But yo, SCR, I've been seeing her name on writing credits like crazy this year. They definitely should have been on it. I ain't gonna stunt.
And that's my
I
thing.
ain't
It's like
gonna
I just brought that up, and that's a group that you missed. Yeah, start talking. We need to start talking. That's what common conversation. If this is what we're talking about, you're getting insight from different views. Right. More people need to start having conversations instead of assuming that you're owed something or assuming that that you just deserve a place in somebody else's personal project. Like, see what the project's about. Put don't put your foot in there, but like take a peek and start recognizing people and what they're doing.
Right.
It's that fucking simple.
We just talk about them too. Fat Pat just joined them. What's up? What's up, Mario? You just said.
Oh, he ain't hear us talking all that shit.
Yeah, he ain't here from before, but he's in here now. So most definitely. So a lot of people have been reaching out to you as far as like doing work, making beats and stuff like that.
Yes.
You always and too. What I say, you always your stuff pop up on my timeline all the time and shit. I watch your little 30-second clips of some beats that you're doing and stuff like that. Like that's what's up. That's good. Like, you know what I mean? I get to it. Like I like a lot of your work, so that's cool and shit like that too. Real quick, cause we about to be out of here. So real quick, plug where people can find you.
Plug your sites and stuff.
Plug
and
your
what
sites,
you got going on.
And stuff.
I mean, people can find me on social network for you can find me on Facebook. I ain't gonna lie, it's my government name, Justin Wilkerson. They made me take my other name off. I'm on Instagram, Mr. Make It Happen. There ain't no E at the end of happen. It's just HAPPN. And I ain't on Twitter or nothing, to be honest with you, bro.
All right. So what about the studio location you want to give?
Studio location, I mean, just hit me up for the location. Yeah, I mean, serious inquirers only, man, because a lot of people. Hey, listen, if I had $1 for every time somebody hit me up to ask me, do you do beats or studio time, I'd be rich, man.
Yeah.
And y'all need to don't
don't
hit him up trying to looking for no deals and trying to short him. Like hear what he got to say and take it as it is. It's that simple.
Right.
Like, don't come through trying short and because that's
try
like a lot of y'all,
shit
exactly.
Like that.
Like a lot of y'all,
we show
y'all haven't
too.
even. But a lot of y'all build a rapport with these people, build a relationship with them before you start trying to ask for deals, and don't turn your back like, oh, he ain't shit. That nigga, he tried to do this. He don't know you.
Right.
So work with him and develop a type of business relationship before you sit there and try to short somebody or get over on somebody. Like, chill. Like, you shouldn't be trying to get over on anybody. Period. But what I'm saying is, like, don't ask for something that you think a friend should do. He's not y'all friends. This is business now. Build a relationship.
I'm not here to hold nobody's hand.
And then too, I'm sorry, but even some of the stuff that you post, like, you know what I mean, about the beats and sell that you have, because you give like little packages and stuff like that. I see
like
it. They're not bad priced.
Yeah,
they're not bad. They're not badly priced. So I think, like, you know what I mean. So yeah, if y'all want to do, y'all need a beat, y'all need to record. We got a guy right here for you.
Yes.
Right here. Big Jus.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean? Loud Pak member. Bully NT. If that don't even exist, but he was there.
Well, now, Bully NT do still exist. I do still have that name copyright.
Okay, so Bully NT.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, because that was Bully NT was yours.
Yeah, Bully NT, yeah.
So Bully NT.
So
founder of Bully NT.
Anytime I'm doing business or I got to put my business name on a contract or something, it's Bully NT.
And that's the funniest thing is because, like, from way back when, because I always dealt with you on a respect level, and I respected you more because Murph is my friend.
Right.
And I've been behind the scenes beyond that showboating in front of the camera and all that other shit. I've seen the shit you've done behind the scenes. And this is a man, and he's 100, he's official. He got my stamp of approval.
Thank you.
Right.
Like, period. And
I appreciate
when it
that.
comes to, like, working with him, he's not hard to work with. He'll make the time. You put in the effort, he's putting in the same effort that you're putting in. That simple. And he'll even let you slack for like a day or two before he even cuts you off. Like, he's willing to work with y'all. And he's the complete package.
Right.
Production, engineering, all of it. You're getting it all.
You're getting it all.
Mm-hmm.
Mixed and mastered. You're getting it all.
And I even do your cover.
See?
I mean, you've seen the collage, so you know I'm good with Photoshop, baby.
Yeah, so you can get it right there from Big Jus. And also, like, you know what I mean, like I said, Big Jus did our intro for us, the beat for the intro. So if you haven't heard it, we're about to play it in a second too. You can hear it going out.
D Murph mixed it down and all of that.
Yeah, and D Murph mixed it down. Like,
you
know
got
what I'm saying?
samples every week.
Yeah,
you
for real.
getting samples right there.
Samples of their work every day. And I mean, I think even still too now. Sometimes we hear we be like, yeah, shout out to Big Jus for this beat. Shout out to Jay Hash for
giving us a
lyrics.
verse. That shout out for Murph for recording and mixing and mastering this. Shout out to everybody that we're working with. Shout out to fucking the real Jones for just coming through and blessing us with his appearance and his presence. Shout out to him. Shout out to Asco for being our first fucking show and giving us like the behind the scenes of who he is as an individual.
Right.
Let's keep shouting out Denver.
Yeah,
Shout out to
well,
Jordan for hitting us with a religious and a spiritual podcast. Let's shout that out.
And shout out to all the people who really, like, since we started our first show was in March, April.
It was back then.
Yeah, since we first started the show and actually supporting us and stuff like that, because this is the last show of the year. So thank you for this end of the year for 2016 for supporting us and stuff like that. Please make sure you keep supporting us. Continue to support us, and even too, people who might need to come on the show to push their brand and stuff like that. And tell them to inbox us. Tell them to let us know. If you click on the thing, you can call. If you hit that little call button on our page, it will literally come right to me. And I can call. You can message us and stuff like that, and we can work something out, get you in the show, and have you there so you can promote and push your brand. And I just want to thank y'all because y'all honestly be supporters. Like people who got the T-shirts, people who donated, who bought tickets for the 50-50, who helped the girl get the Christmas gifts and stuff like that. We really thank you guys because honestly, you guys are awesome and y'all really supported us. And like we know, and even people who gave us criticism and gave us some feedback and stuff like that. Really
Pittsburgh Podcasting Company. We take note of everything that y'all said, like all of it. Like we appreciate everything that y'all do for us, and we're just trying to provide quality entertainment and conversation for everybody. Again, it's that simple. And also, it's not just for music. Like whatever you're trying to push, whether you're a clothing line, whether you're just like we had
a photographer.
Shannon. We had Shannon. They do alcoholic adult desserts.
If you're a poet, if you're a poet, you're a singer, a rapper, songwriter, a rocker, whatever. Like you know what I mean. You're a spray painter. Like you know what I mean. Yeah, anything. If you get a stylist, a hairstylist, like you know what I mean, a clothing designer, anything, whatever you're doing, and it's your brand, you can come here and promote your brand. You can do it here on Common Conversation 412. Like that's what we want to do here is help you promote yourself and promote your brand.
And also, before we get out of here, if you know of any like organizations that are out here that are doing like clothes drives or toy drives or help the homeless or any type of giveaways to help people in their community, give us forward that link to us so we can forward to the people that we deal with and to the people that are following our pages so that we can.
I don't know about gamers, Curtis.
Huh?
I'm glad. My bad.
I don't know what you talking about. But if you know any type of like organizations or whatnot that are out here to help the community, whether it be like something where like grants, anything, send it our way so we can spread that information out to others that may need it. It's that simple. It's not simply just for people trying to push their brand. We're also striving very hard to help people in the communities.
Right.
Period. And we're pushing a unity front. Like we're pushing unity. Let's start working together.
And let's build each other up. Lift each other up. Hey, too, shout out. We also do want to thank GME for letting us record there for the while and the stint that we were there. Mm-hmm. Also, I'm going to do this, too, because people think you're a child. Thanks to my wife for allowing me to have this show here because she probably, like, you know what I mean?
She going to beat your ass.
You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? So,
and I'm going, now you're going to
I ain't getting in trouble. We're back here and we're recording.
She lost again.
She did lose again. But maybe that's something we can talk about on the next show. Hey, until next time, people, we're out. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I'm Token.
I'm Mana.
And that's Big Jus right there.
Yeah, that's Big Jus.
And no Joby. She didn't end the year with us. But hey, we're out. Listen to Big Jus's beat. It's coming up right now.
Common Conversation 412. Token the Mana. Pittsburgh. What it do? We in the city of bridges, we in the city of smoke. We in the city of rivers, so you don't need your remote. We in the city of haters, so you just might need a coat. Or at least when you're joking, cause we in the city of coke. I'm in the city of frosty, I'm in the city of costly, but yeah, the city is mine. Full of times, well you know that we fine, cause you know money is time. And you know time is steady figures, so I gotta get mine. And it's time to come up, so put your hands up. Let's all live this life before death in the rough. Ain't no time for mess up. Man, you better get with it and grip it. Fix it, I'm spitting. Now do the math that you listen.
Keep going. That's what I'm saying. Keep going.
Common Conversation 412.
There you go, right there. Stop. Yep. Oh, you know.